Hello and welcome back to my channel IQD to USD Iraq's currency reform and the future of the Iraqi Dinar. A deep dive into economic transformations. Iraq is undergoing a significant economic transformation, with major developments surrounding the Iraqi Dinar, digital banking, and financial inclusion. The nation is actively working towards strengthening its financial system, diversifying its economy, and positioning itself for a potential currency revaluation. Recent updates indicate that Iraq is preparing for major changes, particularly in its exchange rate, gold reserves, and integration into global financial markets. In this article, we will explore the latest insights on Iraq's ongoing financial reforms, the potential impact on the Iraqi dinar, and what these changes mean for the country's economy and global standing. 1. Iraq's currency reform and exchange rate developments. One of the most talked about topics in Iraq's financial sector is the potential revaluation of the Iraqi dinar, IQD. Over the past few months, various reports and expert analyses suggest that Iraq is preparing for a significant shift in its exchange rate. While no official confirmation has been provided, the increasing focus on financial reforms, economic growth, and foreign investments hints at a possible change in the near future. The role of currency backing and gold reserves. A critical element in the potential revaluation of the dinar is the government's strategy to back its currency with a diversified basket of assets, including gold. Iraq's growing gold reserves play a significant role in increasing the strength and stability of the dinar. According to recent data from the World Gold Council, Iraq has significantly increased its gold holdings, purchasing over 20 tons in 2024, bringing its total reserves to 162 tons. This move suggests that the government is preparing to strengthen the currency by securing more assets to support its value. Historically, strong gold reserves have been a key indicator of a country's financial stability. By increasing its gold reserves, Iraq is reducing its reliance on oil revenues and diversifying its economic foundation. This strategy aligns with global economic trends, where nations seek to stabilize their currencies through tangible assets rather than solely relying on fiat money. Comparisons to Kuwait's currency revaluation. Many financial analysts and experts have drawn comparisons between Iraq's current economic path and Kuwait's currency revaluation in the past. When Kuwait revalued its currency, it followed a pattern of accumulating gold reserves, strengthening its economic policies, and integrating into global financial systems. Iraq seems to be following a similar path, with ongoing discussions about an impending exchange rate shift. However, it's important to note that currency revaluation is a complex process influenced by several factors, including GDP growth, supply and demand, inflation rates, and international trade agreements. Any increase in the value of the dinar will likely be gradual and based on economic fundamentals rather than sudden, dramatic shifts. 2. Iraq's digital banking and financial inclusion. Another major development in Iraq's financial landscape is its transition toward digital banking and electronic payment systems. This transformation is part of the government's broader effort to modernize Iraq's financial infrastructure and improve access to banking services for its citizens. Integration with global payment networks. Recently, the Central Bank of Iraq, CBI, announced a significant milestone: the integration of Iraq's electronic payment system into international financial networks. This means that foreign debit and credit cards are now accepted within Iraq, while Iraqi bank cards can be used internationally. This is a crucial step for Iraq's economic growth, as it enhances financial accessibility for businesses, investors, and individuals. It also encourages foreign investment, as international businesses can now engage in transactions more efficiently within Iraq. Expansion of electronic payment services. The expansion of electronic banking services has contributed to a significant increase in financial inclusion. Just 3 years ago, Iraq's financial inclusion rate was only 20%, meaning that most of the population lacked access to formal banking services. Today, that number has doubled to over 40%, thanks to the increasing availability of electronic banking solutions. Key factors driving this growth include: increase in electronic payment devices. Iraq now has over 63,000 electronic payment terminals, making transactions more accessible. Growth of digital wallets. More than 1.2 million permanent electronic wallets have been created, allowing people to make payments and transfer funds using mobile devices. Rise in bank card circulation. There are now 17 million active bank cards in Iraq, reflecting a shift toward digital transactions. The shift toward digital banking not only improves convenience for Iraqi citizens, but also reduces reliance on cash transactions, which can help combat corruption and enhance economic transparency. The potential for a digital Iraqi currency. As Iraq continues to modernize its financial system, discussions have emerged about the possibility of introducing a digital version of the Iraqi dinar. A digital currency could further enhance financial efficiency, reduce counterfeiting risks, and improve economic tracking. While this concept is still in the early stages, the central bank has shown interest in adopting advanced financial technologies, and a digital dinar could become a reality in the near future. The role of Iraq's oil industry in economic growth. Iraq's economy has historically been heavily dependent on oil exports, with crude oil revenue accounting for the majority of the country's budget. However, the government is actively working on diversifying its economy to reduce its reliance on oil and strengthen other sectors such as agriculture, tourism, and manufacturing. How oil prices affect the dinar's value. Oil prices play a crucial role in Iraq's economy and, by extension, the value of the Iraqi dinar. When oil prices are high, Iraq generates more revenue, which strengthens its economy and increases foreign currency reserves. Conversely, when oil prices decline, Iraq faces financial challenges that can impact its exchange rate stability. Efforts to reduce oil dependency. To mitigate the risks associated with oil price fluctuations, Iraq has been implementing policies aimed at economic diversification. Some of these measures include investing in renewable energy projects to reduce reliance on fossil fuels, developing infrastructure and tourism to attract foreign visitors and investments, encouraging private sector growth to create job opportunities beyond the oil industry. These initiatives are designed to create a more sustainable economy that is less vulnerable to external market conditions. 4. Iraq's national budget and exchange rate speculation. Another significant development to watch is Iraq's national budget and how it ties into the potential exchange rate adjustment. Many analysts believe that the government is holding off on releasing the final budget figures until an official decision on the exchange rate is made. Why the budget matters. The national budget determines how government funds are allocated across different sectors, including infrastructure, education, and social programs. If Iraq is planning an exchange rate change, it makes sense that the government would synchronize the budget release with the implementation of the new rate. What to expect moving forward. The government, led by Prime Minister Mohammed Shia al-Sudani, is taking careful steps to ensure that any changes to the exchange rate are well planned and controlled. While speculation continues, it's clear that Iraq is working toward financial and economic stability, which could eventually lead to a stronger and more valuable dinar. 5. The future of the Iraqi dinar and economic outlook. Given the various financial reforms, digital advancements, and gold reserve accumulation, Iraq is positioning itself for a major economic shift. The question on everyone's mind is, will the Iraqi dinar increase in value? Realistic expectations for the Iraqi dinar. While a revaluation is possible, it's essential to approach this topic with realistic expectations. Any increase in the value of the dinar will be gradual and based on economic fundamentals, such as GDP growth. As Iraq's economy expands, the dinar's value may gradually rise. Foreign investment. Increased international investments in Iraq will strengthen its currency. Trade and economic stability. A well-balanced economy will support a stronger exchange rate. Conclusion. Iraq's path to economic transformation. Iraq is on the verge of a major financial transformation, with a focus on currency reform, digital banking, and economic diversification. The country's increasing gold reserves, integration into global payment networks, and financial inclusion efforts all point toward a stronger and more stable financial system. While there is still uncertainty regarding the exact timing of the Iraqi dinar's potential revaluation, The signs of progress are undeniable. The government's focus on building a solid economic foundation suggests that significant changes are on the horizon. As Iraq continues its journey toward economic modernization, it's essential to stay informed and monitor how these developments unfold. The coming months could be pivotal in shaping the future of Iraq's financial landscape.